Okay, so for this video, I'm going to show you how to dissect a hierarchy grid in Photopea. So first thing, I'm going to go open up Photopea. I go to New Project, and then I am going to click where it says Print. I'm going to scroll down and find Ledger. So it's 11 by 17. Then make sure it's at 300, hit Create. Okay, next thing, I've already downloaded my poster to the download folder. So that means I can go open in place. So I'm going to find my poster. It'll paste it up in one of the corners. It should have it set up for free transform. So that way I can just drag it over to the bottom corner. When you get it where you want it, hit enter. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by going to the shape tool. And I'm going to start with a rectangle. You can start with ellipse if you want to, depending on kind of what you're looking at. And then I am going to make the shape red. So the first thing I'm going to go for is what's attracting my attention most. So for me on this one, things that catch my eye to start with. So is this little middle section column. The reason it does that is because it's a different color versus the rest. Because the rest is kind of has that pool color to it. So there's one. Once I do that, I'm going to lower the opacity just so I can kind of see it, but yet it's still there. Other things that catch my attention are this little piece down in the corner with the type. Again, mainly because it's of a different text, also because the shape kind of breaks it up. Again, I'm going to go back in, lower the opacity just so I can see through it, still see the whole poster. I'm going to go back now to the poster itself. So the first things are going to be what caught my attention first. Second, now I'm going to go up here. I'm still in my shape tool, and I'm going to change the color. So now I'm going to look for, are there areas, again, that kind of break up the actual structure. So for this one, I'm going to use blue. So there is a section for all of the information dealing with credits, all that stuff. And again, I'm going to go in here, lower the opacity so you can kind of see it. And there's also one up here at the top for all the actors involved. Again, I'm going to lower the opacity just so I can see it. And then also have one in the middle just to kind of keep it separate. I'm going to go with a different shade of blue just so you can see it. Then again, also lower the opacity. So as you do this, again, try not to get distracted by where the people are placed. So once you've kind of done that, scroll down, turn off your poster so you can kind of get a sense of what you're looking at in terms of how it is organized. So for this one, what I actually have is a hierarchy grid because actually it's a column structure. So you can see the columns that are running horizontal, but it's a hierarchy because if you notice, there's something that breaks the actual grid structure. So there's a little thing right here that breaks it by making it smaller than the rest to attract attention. So this one would happen to be a hierarchy grid. So once you've kind of mapped it out, then what I want you to do, again, make sure you've lowered the opacity so you can kind of see through the shapes and that you've got the shapes kind of marked out. Then go to File and go to Export. Export as a JPEG. And then upload this into your portfolio and describe what kind of a grid is being used.